Hey followers, as my daily upload in the last days, I want to give you some interesting charts today as well. And of course, I want to daily update you about my thoughts about the market, if something changed, because now we got GDP. I was talking about that yesterday. Today we got PCE data, and I gonna talk about that today as well. So yeah, let's go into that and let's see what's going on in the market. So, first of all, we talk first again about the news, what we got, and we see core PCE came as expected. The forecast was 0.3%, and we got 0.3%, so nothing special. More interesting is maybe this chart. We get the biggest monthly green candle in 15 months, and the latest we got was 40%. After that, we got a massive drop after that. Doesn't mean that we have to crash after that, but just a little interesting chart maybe to discuss and to show other people. Which is interesting as well because yesterday we've been on an all-time high on the hash rate, and we're getting higher and higher as well with the Bitcoin hash rate, which is crazy. But if we're checking the miner reserves of all miners, you see they still sell every Bitcoins, which mean, because as you see, as soon as we got the pump, when we didn't got the pump, let me get open the Epic pen for you, then I can draw on it. Before the pump happened, they let more cryptos into their wallet because I guess they expected a higher move to the upside, and then the move came, and since here they're just selling their Bitcoins. Of course it makes sense because Bitcoin is 40% higher, and to get some profits out of it, them selling it, but it's all times not a good sign if they're gonna sell the Bitcoins. So just to have that in your mind. Then as well, the Fed balance sheet is going lower, and you see every time when we go lower with the Fed balance sheet, then we see the market is dumping as well. And it will be interesting when we come below this level here, what the S&P is doing as well, because yesterday we just got, with the close of the day of the breakout candle, the real breakout of this long or 1 year trend line. I'm not gonna trade that, but just as a reminder. As well, interesting is the US new home sales rose in December, still over the year 2022. It was the lowest year since ever. I think they sold like 646,000 houses, which is really low. But they rose in the last 3 months. Here's a nice article as well from Bloomberg. And because as well the mortgage rates are going down, which means as well people are now willing to buy a house, because the money to borrow, the cost to borrow money is less than before, and obviously then you're gonna buy houses, which is interesting as well. Then we have the Tesla news. Maybe you already heard that yesterday. Tesla held all their Bitcoins through crypto market turmoil. I guess nothing special, obviously. Like for me, it's nothing special. But of course, that was why the market pumped up at the night. But yeah, nothing special about that. I don't think if we're going even higher, that is because of Tesla. Then Arizona senator keeps pushing to make Bitcoin a legal tender, which would be really great, I would say, if we get that. So this three news are kind of positive news over the market, and this news before been more likely negative views over the market. And now we want to talk about the addresses with balances. And you see right now, there's like they're holding straight. They're not going further up, as you see here, but they accumulate really good in the phase down below here when we've been at 15,000. If you see that, this one went up as well on this level below. This is a really good indicator to check what the other ones are doing. And normally, after that kind of push, you can all times think vice versa, because if everyone is in profit with above 10 BTCs, obviously they would make too much money and everyone would be in profit if the market is just pumping up right now. And yeah, it's a little bit rising here again, but it's more likely to go sideways here. And then we have this one above 1000 BTCs. And yeah, there we just see lower levels since yesterday, I think since 2 days. And yeah, this is a really good indicator. If they're going lower, then we know, okay, the market will go lower as well. Just to let you know about that. But let's talk about the market and what do we see here. Yeah, overall, we don't see any change actually in the crypto market. Still, this was a good short entry, BTC USD DT. S&P 500 just got a close on above this daily candle, which means we have this breakout from this trend line down below, and it might be possible that we're gonna get to this buy side liquidity. Still the same. I'm still like crazy if we do that, because normally the market conditions are still not good, and yeah, I still think we will see the market, if the market is dropping, then we will see it on the Fed meeting, and before that I think we still see a little bit of rising to the upside. And yeah, that's my thoughts on the S&P 500, that we see some upside movement to the upside, maybe going to that high. But when the Fed is talking, then I could expect that we are going lower. And yeah, you see here as well the VIX, the Volatilitätsindex is on the critical level. It's not support or something, it just means when we've been here, normally volatility is coming back into the market, which means the market is falling down. But it's possible as well that we're touching this trend line, so there's a little bit place as well. There's a little bit place to the upside on the S&P 500. The dollar index still annoys me, because I still want to see finally that he takes out this low, the sell side liquidity. I mean, we took it out, it's not a double bottom anymore, but that we take out this level. Yeah, but I think it will fall or go up with the news on the 1st of February when we got the interest rates. BTC wise, nothing changed. We just went sideways overall. It will be interesting if we close below 23,900 as well. ETH, nothing changed. BNB just went a little bit deeper, but again, we are trading on this trend line and we want to see the whole close. But overall, it's going to our direction, how we liking it. ADA as well, we took out this high, touched the order block, and then went lower. This was the expectation. And yeah, but it still looks like that as well. ADA wants to go higher. If we check this one, VeChain actually is in our zone. Just have to go a little bit to this. So just a little bit, so he can drop from this one, but adjust my B plan actually, and my A plan is that we come up out of this channel here and then going deeper. Everything else looks like before. Matic, we didn't got the close below this level here, so then the other plan was that we coming up to 120 again, and from there we're gonna fall down. And Solana, the short on Solana is working as well. And yeah, Quant short was working as well. But again, everything is coming with the BTC. So if BTC is going up, obviously the other markets will go up as well. If we're checking here again, just as a reminder, when we pivot, then the market could fall down. And then on the sentiment check, we don't see much. Yeah, overall, it doesn't change a lot from the past day. But just overall, I just wanted to give you an overall view with this charts. Yeah, because you have to, every time, if you check the on-chain, then don't look at something like MA multiplier, because fuck's sake, cannot work, because you can just change however you want the MA value and then you get another signal. So don't look at that. If you check the fear and greed indicator, we are at 54, I guess 55. This is exactly where I wanted to be for some new shorts. So we are highly motivated. Then we are like here, what we had here in this levels, 55, 56. That's what I wanted to see as well. So we are on a really nice level. And again, it's not a financial advice, but what I'm doing is I use this moments to get out, right? To get some profits from the accumulation down below, and then I'm re-entering later again, and I'm just trying to buy every dip. If we closing below 20,000, then I'm going to buy every dip. And of course, there's a chance that's the market just going up to 100,000, and then you can loss on me or do something else. But yeah, then I would be not in the market. But that's the risk I have to take, because it just doesn't make sense for myself that the market is going up that crazy with that bad economy. And yeah, so I would rather use these levels to take some profits on my HODL portfolio and then coming in later as well, because in the end, it's up to you. If you made already 40%, right, and the whole year you stay at 40%, that's still nice. It's still a nice year comparing to last year, right? It's still a good year. So just make the decision for yourself. That's just what I do. And yeah, I hope you have a great weekend. We're gonna hear us again on Monday with some other news, other charts, and I hope you have a great week or weekend. And don't forget, 2 links in the description. One is for BitGet. If you join this BitGet link via the link, you get a bonus of $8,000, up to $8,000. And on the other link, you will find my newsletter. And there I will send you every Sunday my charts, my analysis in text form. And then you can read them all through. And as well, you get the signals where I would enter the market as well. So, again, great weekend and bye.